Good morning and welcome back, my future fellow millionaires and my day traders. Guys, it's currently Monday, August 17th. We're going to go ahead and get started, show you guys the charts, show you guys the markets, and live trade the markets. Market's about to open in about 15 minutes, guys. So let's go ahead and dive in right now. So last week, we actually have been trading one single level on our funded account. Just open up a challenge account because, guys, fresh series. Let's go ahead and open up a challenge and pass it together. One thing is, on the funded account, I have been trading consistently this single level that I got from 2 weeks ago. Let's break it down. All I simply did was grab the very tippity top of this week, a few reaction levels at this general area, and guys, that is exactly how I got my level. Now, one cool thing about this very simple level is look how many times you could have traded it. Look how many times it reacted, had reactions off it, bounces, rejections. There are so many opportunities you could have traded. Even if the first initial breakout failed, you can see how many times it actually does pull back and bounce at this general area. There are so many times you could have slapped calls on this thing. You could have entered shorts here. Probably could have took another stab, got clapped. Again, guys, there's so many opportunities trading this very simple single level. Now, previously on Friday, market actually broke all-time highs. As you guys can see here, this is the very tippity top of the market up here. So it's very interesting. We're at a very interesting level. But does not mean we're not going to trade it. We're going to trade this, guys. We're going to see what's cracking on, and we're going to see what we can catch. Let's go ahead and dive further. Now, I think I want to grab one of these levels, the most previous high, which is this level here. Probably try to grab some level like this and just call it good, guys. That's exactly the very simple level we're going to trade today. So I got my Discord open. It's currently 15 minutes before the market opens. Guys, if you guys are new to this channel, my name is Project. I've been trading for over 5 years. I've been doing futures for about almost 2 years now. I'm trading for 4. And so far, it's been nice. It's been real nice. Free Discord link in the bio if you guys want to join. Let's see what we can catch today. We're going to put it on pause for now. When market opens, we're going to leave it open, show you guys the full transparency, the full breakdown of everything we're going to trade today. Let's see what we can do today. So 7 minutes before the market opens, I want to go over one quick thing, guys. We're on the 15-minute time frame. So what do? I use the higher time frame to identify my levels, my trade ideas, my trade plan. And then I use the lower time frames to find my entries. I use the lower time frames to enter the trades. So on the lower time frame, as you guys can see, essentially, actually, we got to be very cautious, very careful. This is the general area where we want to capture a bounce at right here, as you guys can see. We are actually creating lower highs. That's very vital and very crucial. We got to be very mindful. As you guys can see, there's a high right here, but it goes to a lower high, to another lower high. So essentially, it would be very ideal for a breakout above this trend so that we can follow longs. I'm still planning on slapping a long here to the upside, but even a nice breakout here would be solid too, guys. So we're going to put 3 limit orders at the bottom of that support, or not necessarily the bottom, but at that support level, we're going to slap 3 entries of some contracts to the upside. Let's just wait patiently, see what the market does. Market's open, been open for about 3 minutes. S&P is kind of getting cooked right now. A long wick to the upside, indicating that sellers are stepping on the 5 minutes. And I'll show you guys that exact candle here. So as you guys can see, it's kind of just continuing on the trend. So you can see a little bit of a pullback here for buyers, and then essentially long wick to the upside. Buyers try to take control, and then another long wick to the upside, again, indicating that sellers did completely take control there. It's not going to stop us, though, for attempting an entry here at this support level. All right, now we are in. Let's go ahead, and the first thing I like to do, honestly, is set my stop loss. I know a price target is very important. It is. But the first thing I like to do is immediately set my stop. I like to, since I'm in 3 contracts, $100 per contract, that's about $300. So put a stop loss for about $300. Then we can set our price targets. Of course, price target is going to be that high there. Let's go ahead and see what that looks like. Nice. Now we're just gonna manage the trade to see what goes on, see how it cracks down. Go ahead and take a screenshot for the Discord. We're gonna go ahead and play some music while we wait for this trade. This trade could take forever. We're also gonna go ahead and go live on YouTube. Let's go ahead and go live on YouTube. It's been a while. Might as well. Guys, this is not looking too hot. I don't want to exit just yet because I don't want to get too scared. But as you guys can see here on this is the stock market right here. I have a few stocks open, just seeing kind of where we're landing at on the day. A few stocks struggling, it's totally okay. But when I go ahead and open my futures chart, you guys can see it's losing this general level. And even on the S&P 500s on the 5-minute time frame, you can see, guys, really not holding well. This was a sell-off candle to the support level. Try to see if we're going to bounce here, but you guys can see now, right now as we speak, I mean, it's currently just failing this level. Here's the 1 hour time frame here. I try to take the bounce here at this level, but again, guys, it's currently cooking. So we're probably going to get stopped out here a lot more earlier, sooner, potentially, but let's go ahead and just see what this market can give us. Honestly, if market closes down super hard below this general area of this support, chances are most likely going to exit than holding it for a massive $300 loss. You know what I'm saying? So first, let's just see how the market reacts to this general area, see if we can capture this bounce. But based off what the market is doing here on a couple stocks, doesn't look too hot. Let's go ahead and pop up Apple here. Meta. It's just a couple things I do. Just check out the market's doing. Check out the heat maps here in a moment. And yeah, let's just continue on. See what we can do. It's crazy holds. All right, guys, so we entered two more contracts on this little bit of a pullback. It does look like it's going to go in favor. As you guys can see, my first 3 contracts were here at the 3. Then we got another 2. Let's see exactly what this can do. Honestly, I don't want to take that much of a loss. Still want to keep like $300. Don't want to lose too much. Just keep it like that. Let's continue on, see what this trade can do. Still live on YouTube, guys. Posting every single trade that I'm doing right now in the Discord. Gonna right now quickly actually, let me go ahead and post. I took this second entry. So guys, something dangerous just happened on the stock market that might make me have to sell out here probably now as we're speaking. So let's go ahead and actually take that L, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly why we decided to take the loss here at 132. As you guys see. Now, the reason why we took it is because the 1 hour time frame, and I want you guys to watch this. On the 1 hour time frame, guys, I'm very specific on my candlesticks. This 1 hour time frame, I was taking this long here on the bounce of the support for the ideal reason that, hey, this could be a nice dip in the market. It could easily bounce here. And in this case, guys, on the 1 hour time frame, you guys can see this 1 hour candle closed below. So that is an invalidated trade. So there's no reason to hold this trade for any longer. So guess what? We decided to exit, guys. And we decided to enter 2 more earlier. As you guys saw my 2 entries. Sold for 5 total here at a loss of $132. So we're in this trade for over, I don't know, a long time, guys. Just know. Since 6:30, so about 30 minutes. I don't know why I can do the math on that. So we were in that trade for over 30 minutes. So what I like to do is I like to go ahead and move it to the entry and to the exit. As you guys can see, I was trying to shoot for this nice price target, and that was my stop loss. We decided to exit earlier. Now, with all that being said, we're gonna go ahead and continue on trading. We have about another hour. I plan to trade for just another hour. Go stay live for another hour. We're currently live on YouTube, and take some more trades. Except looking at the stock market, there's really not much. As well, there's not much momentum. Let's be very cautious, very vital. And I don't want to get caught like that again. So if this is our last trade for the day, then it's fine. Because again, I don't want to get chopped out or try to take longs when we just broke below, you know? So let's go ahead and just watch the market, see what it does, and we'll be here for another hour. All right, guys. So probably gonna take one last stab here at a little bit of a better entry than we did last time. But let's first see what's gonna crack down. Let's go on a little bit of different time frames. You can see on the 5 minutes kind of holding. And yeah, we're probably just going to take one last stab at it. See what we can do. I do want a good entry, though. I kind of want a similar entry to what I took earlier. I don't want to get anything above 7,797. I kind of want to get either at that level or below. So even 796 is pretty good. Get a little bit of a better entry going. Let's see if we can get that. Probably slap 3 for first timers. 796. Let's see if we can get another 796. It's almost like options. When I do that, it reminds me of options a little bit. Because in options, you really do want to get that few extra dollars really do help. Even if it's like 10, 15 bucks difference. We just entered 3 of those for now. Let's go ahead and copy and paste this here at our entry. Essentially going to be the same. So we're trying to just stick to the same exact risk parameters. I entered 3 of those, so it's not going to be, it's not the 5 cons risk. But we'll probably enter another 2. Not right now, but when it starts going in favor again. Let's go ahead and screenshot this, send it to the Discord, let them know, guys, we are in it again for a third round, or a second round. We're gonna go ahead and continue playing music, continue this live, and let's just see where we end up at, guys. So we're gonna be live for another 45 minutes. All right, guys, so here's how we're ending the day on Monday. $234 down off 2 losing trades. Now, it's not that bad, could be worse, and at this point, we're not gonna take any more trades because I'm not sure exactly what's gonna crack down. Now, the first trade, as you guys saw earlier, was at this first support bounce here. Then we ended up taking a loss here. Then we tried to take another entry, 2 more contracts, 5 total for an exit there. And guys, again, the market's kind of just doing its own thing. What the hell is going on? So we're going to end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick session. Probably going to do this every single day, guys. So we're currently trading Top Step, Challenge Account, Day Trader Funded. And usually, honestly, Monday, we're pretty cautious. But it's a challenge account, so we don't mind slapping trades. Let's go ahead and hit the lockout button just in case. I don't want to do anything. We're going to go ahead and hit that lockout button, guys. It's really not down that much. Could easily recover off a good banger trade. But again, got to be very cautious, very careful. Ideally, this is what had happened off that trade that we took. So, guys, remember from earlier, we're trying to take longs at this bounce here. And it just never happened. It is what it is. So, hope you guys enjoyed this. It was live on YouTube, posting these trades in Discord every single time. And we're going to end it here. See you guys on the next one.